Yep. 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 I'm never doing that heavy again. What's going on, guys? Good morning. Actually, you guys are probably seeing this in the afternoon. But anyway, so little update. So I finally hit all my goals, which I was pumped on. 315 bench, 350 squat, 500 deadlift. So I pulled a 505 deadlift yesterday, which is on video. It's on my Instagram. Actually, I'm going to put... Actually, you'll have already seen it. I will put it at the beginning of this video. 350 squat, which you already saw. And 315 bench was not a legal rep, but I'm going to attempt to do it for a legal rep later this week. So anyway, but what I want to get to you about isn't that I was pumped on hitting them, but did I push my body too far too fast? And the answer is yes, because after that deadlift yesterday, if you see it, like, I shouldn't have pulled the weight. The amount of pain that I'm in right now is not worth it. And you should not be in pain when you're lifting. If you're in pain, you should stop. And basically, my whole left side of my body hurts. So, as you can see, like, I was kind of shrugging it up because it was too heavy. It was too heavy. I should not have lifted that much weight. 495 went up good. Or 5 plates went up good the other day. I pulled 500 a couple days ago. And that went up pretty sketchy. And then for some reason, my buddy was one who wanted to hit a max. So I was like, you know what, screw it. I'll pull 505. And the whole left side of my body, like from my jaw all the way down my back, my shoulder, my knee, my foot. After I pulled it, like, my foot went numb. Like, it's not worth it. So this is what I want to talk to you guys about, is being smart about your training and knowing when your ego is taking over and you're not getting anything out of it. Let's be honest. Did I get anything out of pulling that? No. Except for the fact that I pulled over 500 pounds, which was something, it was a personal goal, which is why I did it. But it was stupid. It was not a good idea to do. The squat went up good. And then I hit it. And yeah, maybe I could struggle out 560 pounds. Maybe I could. But why wouldn't I give myself the time to recover, go next week, do 555, if that goes up good, go up slowly versus doing these jumps that don't make a whole lot of sense, especially when you're already fatigued. And especially when your form gets jeopardized, it's not worth it, guys. Like, you can get seriously injured, and I've seen people get seriously injured doing stupid shit. And if your form's not there, when you're messing around with big weights, that's a problem. When you're pulling 315, the odds that you're gonna snap your back are pretty slim. Your skeletal system should be able to support 315 pounds. For most people, most grown men should be able to pull that weight. If you're messing around with 225 pounds on bench press, you could hurt yourself even with that weight. But you're probably not gonna snap something that's gonna give you long-term damage. Squatting 225, maybe even 275, 315, your body should be able to handle that. Now, when you get into bigger numbers, once you have over 400 pounds on your back, there's room for serious air. Or even 315, actually, if you have 315 on your back, that gives you room for serious problems. If that comes down and lands on your neck, if you roll your back the wrong way, that's a lot of weight. And we take it for granted because we go in the gym and you work for years to build up your strength. So you have guys that go in and 315 bench is nothing for them. So they don't even think about it, they just rep it out. But you have to remember, your shoulder, your joints, your ligaments, stuff like that, doesn't grow as fast as your muscles do. So just because your muscles can support the weight doesn't mean the rest of your body can. Doesn't mean your bone structure can. Doesn't mean that your ligaments, joints, etc. can support all that weight if you're not lifting with good form. So basically, it's just an urge to people to don't necessarily do what I do all the time. Use a little bit of common sense. And yes, we all legal lift. We all get that in our way. And it's better to get out of our system when we're 20 years old. When you're younger, because my body will recover faster now than it will in 10 years. I promise you that. And I don't know because I haven't lived it, but I know people that are older than me and they keep telling me, destroy your body when you're 20, you're going to pay for it when you're 30, but you're better off doing it when you're 20 than doing the same thing when you're 30 because you won't recover from it. So pretty much what I wanted to say though, I don't think I'll be deadlifting or squatting for the next couple days. My glute, my knee, my whole left side is just completely screwed up. So I am gonna go do light shoulder workout later, but I'm not gonna lift anything heavy. I'm just gonna do like some side laterals, maybe some front raises and some rear delt flies. Just like symmetrical workout. But I'm not gonna lift any crazy weight because I'm gonna be honest, my body is completely messed up. And I'm in a ton of pain because I didn't listen to my body. And I shouldn't have, like, we get this idea in our head, we get this number in our head, and does the number really mean anything? Because let's be honest, does anybody outside of my little circle give a shit that I pulled 505 pounds instead of 495? Not really. Nobody cares. Does anyone care that I benched 315 instead of 295? Does anyone care that I squat if I squat at 365 instead of 350? No, nobody cares. The only person that cares is you. And at the end of the day, this is a sport that we want to keep doing this for a long time. We want longevity. You don't want to lift weights for 10 years and then not be able to do it anymore because you snapped your body up. So you will get strong. You will get stronger, and you can do it with good form. So yes, you guys see me do some stupid stuff online sometimes, and I don't recommend that people lift with bad form. Sometimes it's what I do. It's what a lot of people do. And it's not because it's the best case scenario. It's because we let our ego get in the way. And we get cocky. We get in the gym, we're around our friends. You're like, oh man, I can definitely do that. So instead of, you do 300. Let's say you bench 300 pounds. You're like, well, let's just go right to 3 plates. And it's what I did. As soon as I hit 300 pounds, I went right to 3 plates. Screw 305, screw 310. It's like, okay, 300, that was benchmark. Now I want 3 plates. That's what I wanted. Same with deadlifts. It was like, okay, so I hit 5 plates, then 500. I went up pretty small in deadlifts, but our squats, for instance, guys will go in and they'll hit 315, and then they'll go right to 350. Or they'll go 350 and they'll go right to 375. It's like, you can go up a little bit slower than that and make sure your body is ready for the weight so you don't snap your shit up. Anyway, that's the video. Hope you guys think about it. I know there's a lot of you guys out there that just lift with good form, and it's good. Progressive overload is the key to building muscle, not ego lifting stupidly heavy weights. So anyway, I appreciate the support. Hope you guys take something out of this. I don't think you're going to be seeing me do deadlifts for the next probably week or so, or heavy squats for that matter. But anyway, I appreciate the support, and I will talk to you guys soon.